Hi folks, Arizona Long here. Actually it's AZ, as long as I can. So I am now up at the point of where getting close to Winslow, but I turned around, figured it'd take me an hour and a half or so to get home. So it's a little break-in on the bike. Got a pretty good feel for it now. Some things to adjust. What else? I like the feel of it. It's starting to kind of get second nature, so more or less. Beautiful country up here, but it does get cold. Up at about 74 or 7,500 feet. But it's been a nice ride. And the weather is clear. Not as much of a breeze up here as it was down in the Prescott area. Stop for a while just to let the bike cool, have a drink, change the camera battery, and I don't know what the position of the camera looks like now, so I did move it when I was trying to get the case undone. I could probably take it out of the case and mount it, but just for rocks and stuff getting thrown at it, it's a little bit of a safety thing. On the road it's not as bad to worry about, but I'd have to rig it up to slide onto the mount that I've got onto the side of my helmet. I do have my DJI, but I didn't hook it up today. I was going to wear it on my backpack, hook it to the front. I've got a front hookup for it, and I just decided I didn't want to go through all the trouble of getting all that stuff set up. I will if I start doing this regularly again, and I hope to. Like I say, as long as I can ride, I will. So I just got to get back into it. I got to get my health back up. I got to get my riding skills up. Just had to double check that I hooked the mic up. Nice up here. Temperature's gone down to 68. But as I head back down the mountain, it'll warm up. I gotta remember to shave my neck. This helmet strap is grabbing the hairs. still in urban mode, which is a little bit less responsive than the oh, now I can't think of what it's called. But I figured for a break-in I'd run it like this. I ran it partway this morning under the other. Begins with an E. I can't remember. It ain't Enduro. I don't think. I think it begins with an E. Hell, I don't know. Don't mean nothing anyway. It's there and it works. That's all that matters. Uh-oh, gotta go. Phone call. Hello? I'm on the road. On my bike. Yeah, I had decided I had to get out of there. Yeah. I got... You bet. I moved the trailers this morning so I moved the trailers this morning so in case the guy comes for concrete, but other than that I just decided I wanted out. What are you up to? Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm probably an hour away from home, so I'm just cruising. Say what? Oh, okay. Because I think you just cut out for a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I am. It's nice. Yeah. Okay, doll. Take care. Love you. Okay. Bye. Hello? There it goes. Okay, so we are still up in the National Forest area. Had the phone call. It actually works, my Cardo. I don't use it for communicating because I don't ride with anybody. So, but it works for the phone, it'll work for music. Although I don't usually turn music on unless I'm going on a really long trip where I'm doing hundreds of miles a day. But my butt is feeling actually pretty good for having not ridden in a long time and being on a brand new seat. still very tentative when I stop to put a new battery in and finding, you know, I can reach both tippy toes down, but it's a little unnerving. But it's better than the twin, because I couldn't put either down, and it's so top heavy that you just really, it's really unnerving, and it's easy to drop. Brakes are getting better. Got the second to third shift that time okay. I think that'll come around once it breaks in a bit. It's definitely a different experience over the Africa Twin. So the whole course of this thing, I ordered it mid-February. I just got a bug and said, I'm going to put a deposit down and order one. And that was mid-February. I've had, what was it, I think it was 3 or 4 emails from Aprilia. One, they said they had the order. One, they said the bike was being built. One, they said the bike is shipped. And I got it when? Let's see, Monday, Saturday a week ago, so about 10 days ago. And I still hadn't gotten anything from Yamaha to get a Tuareg, so this I think is going to be a good deal for me. And definitely Aprilia is a good company. They've been around a long time. They're new into the adventure bikes, but this motor and gearbox and drivetrain setup has all been around for quite a while on the Torno. And being that it's much lighter, and I can feel it, just that top heaviness that the Africa Twin has, that with my lack of upper body strength, I just, when it gets off balance just a little bit, there's no bringing it back. And it's very, when you stop with that thing, if you're on your tippy toes, it is scary to think that you might drop it, because it wants to get off of balance easily. Once you're moving, no big deal. It rides, handles, does great. Even in the dirt, it does great. It's just that top heaviness that has. Now this has the same amount of fuel that the Africa Twin had. Uh-oh, somebody's balloon. But I don't feel it. When I filled it up this morning, I don't feel the weight. So they've definitely got that, not the lower tank that the KTMs have, but frankly I can't stand the KTM noisy motor. So that's one of the reasons why I went for this. And for me, 15,000, I think it was 600 out the door. That's tax, everything. That's a pretty good price for what this bike is. I do still have the quick shifter that hasn't arrived yet, and I think I'm going to put the Aprilia heated grips on, because there is some winter up here. And the winds in the high desert do get cold. It'll be, well, I think it was 46 this morning, but it gets up to 80, 85 in the afternoon. And of course it will get higher as summer comes in. Check the view if you can. If I can hold my head that way long enough. Oh, I'll look where I'm going. Here we come. Nice out there, as long as some dick breath doesn't start another fire. Got a couple of bugs on my face shield. Now the windshield on this isn't adjustable, but it, you know, because of my height, being even with the tall trunk, I'm not getting any buffeting. Of course, that's with the helmet too. People talk about buffeting and go through all kinds of conniptions to cure it, but it's all about your height, your windscreen height, and the helmet that you're wearing. If you haven't learned that by the time you're riding a motorcycle of any quantity, then you might as well quit. Get home tomorrow, I'm gonna get my hair dryer out somewhere around. I don't have my heat gun because I don't have all my tools yet at my house, but I got to get some of these stickers off. One on the tank telling me that I should ride with a helmet, one on the windshield telling me I don't know what, I haven't read it. I just keep seeing it when I look down. Dash TFT or whatever it is pretty good. It's small, but it's got good visibility. Way better than the Africa Twin, the early Africa Twin, my 76. It's just terrible. Unless it's nighttime or you've got a cloud over you or something, you can't even see the thing. But this is pretty nice. Very bright, and I haven't played with illumination or color or anything of that sort. Bugs. Got a few bugs on my hat. Face shield. Out here in moo cow country, you get bugs. Damn, my neck strap is just tearing me up every time I move my head. There's a nice view. God's country. Beautiful. Love the high desert. Love the desert. When it blooms, the colors are like saltwater fish. Just magnificent. Looks like another road I could go down. If I could afford it, I'd get another set of wheels so that I could have some more dirt-worthy tires. And frankly, I could take the ones off the Africa Twin and put road tires on it, just the way it sits, and put those onto this, because they've still got a lot of miles left on them. I thought about getting a Bonneville, but I'd have to sell the Twin to do it, and I don't know if I want to go through all the trouble of taking everything off the Twin, putting her back close to stock to sell her. Be a good bike for somebody, because I hadn't been able to ride for the last year. It only got about 20, I think 20 to 21,000 miles on it. Of course, 10,000 of that was my trip to Tuckeyuck last June of 2019. In fact, that was the last time I felt at the top of my game, both physically and motorcycle, whatever. I really got to find the gas gauge. Oh, there it is. Okay, now that it's full, I can see it. Those jackasses. That peeves me not to put a tank of gas, and they're going to hear about it. Oh, there's a view. The Verde Valley. That up that way is Flagstaff. I don't know what that big mountain over there is. And then that range. We're coming down into Camp Verde. Whoa, there's the wind. It's back. I didn't have that up in the upper section. Since I got some miles on her today, I'll be able to start playing with the suspension. spring rate right now feels good, and I've got no dampening. I've got all the dampening backed out, both on the shock and on the forks. I don't know if I want a real road bike, because I just start getting into a flow and want to just go. When I find myself, like now, 76 miles an hour, going faster than I really need to be going. But I love it. Oh, I can feel the wind. Wants to blow me off, and this pass I'm going to be going over here in a little bit is real windy. I get it in the car and it moves you around. So the tires are feeling a little bit better. Now they've got 100 and something miles on it, maybe 200, close to 200. I've never ridden with these tires before.